So paralysis by analysis. So I'm not in the best of moods this morning, and I really just feel like being straight with everybody on everything, and maybe not so kind in my delivery here, but this paralysis by analysis, I just want to say, so I just pulled out of my home. This is a property right here. See the sidewalk ends? This is a lot. I bought it for 40 grand, sold it for 110 3 weeks after I bought it. Okay, paralysis by analysis, that would have never happened. Okay, and so I'm making this thing because so many of you guys are just dying for an excuse not to go forward. Oh, I got to check with my wife. Oh, I'm waiting for the economy to get better. Oh, I'm waiting for the prices to go down. I'm waiting for the prices to go up. They want to, you know what, if it's a declining market, they're waiting for an inclining market. There's always an excuse. And with that logic, I'm waiting for things to go down. Oh, I'm waiting for things to go up. You know what? You're never going to do anything. I hate to tell you this. You're never going to do anything. Look, people have, you can see all the fake gurus are dried up, changing gears and stuff. I've been consistent for 44 years. But this paralysis by analysis, I'm telling you, it's only a good thing if you've got something in the back of your mind saying, I don't trust this guy on a mentorship. I get that. But look at, see this little yellow place back here? That little place right there. That's another one. Guess what? Paralysis by analysis. Would have cost me 170, 180 grand. I bought that property for 110, sold it for $280,000. Again, 3-4 weeks later, 3 months later. Look at it. It's beautiful. Great little thoroughfare. And again, paralysis by analysis. I saw an old man walking out of the place. I took time. I did things that were most likely weren't going to lead to a deal. But guess what? I got off my lazy ass and I made something happen. I took the time to do what it takes to make things happen. And that's what people don't do. People concentrate. They got such a fear of failure that they don't ever fucking fail because they don't ever freaking do anything. It's not going to happen for you if you don't do something. But since I always brag about how I make money in my particular area, I don't have to worry about, going somewhere else or always looking somewhere else or putting my trust in somebody else. So I'm just going to take this moment to drive by my immediate area just to show you how paralysis by analysis would cost me over $10 million just in this little jaunt that we're going to have right now. Okay, so you got 60, you got 180. Now we'll come over here. This is the neighborhood. I'm not going to show you everything in here, but I'll just show you real quickly. Go ahead and take the camera forward here. See that guy standing? Paralysis by analysis would have cost me the money I made on that house, over $400,000. This place made over $300,000. That guy bought the property from me. This property here paid $220. It's worth about $880. This property right here, I paid $129, sold it for $650. We'll go up here too. So more paralysis by analysis. I bought this property I never even walked inside. I bought so many properties in this neighborhood that people were trying to get in my way. I had somebody go in, hey, I got creative. I bought that without ever looking inside it. I think I paid $160,000. Sold it for $480,000, something like that. But again, paralysis by analysis, none of it would have ever happened. I'll show you. I got another one right around the corner here. I paid $220 for it. I sold it for $560. Okay. In fact, now there's a second home built on it. It's because I made a great deal. Boy, that's a nice looking place too. Wow, nice. So bought this property here. I bought it for $220. I turned it around for $560 or $650. I can't remember for sure at the moment. Either way, I made a few $100,000, maybe $400,000 in a relatively short time. Now, again, every deal I'm showing you, none of this shit would have happened if I just sat there thinking about, what could happen, the fear of this, the fear of that. Let's go right here. This house directly in front of you. I paid $105,000 for it. I sold it for, I think, $550,000. maybe a little bit more. Anyways, basically, 400 grand. Well, bought the place next door to it. Let's take a look. And there's videos. I got videos on all these properties. This one right here on the right. Here, go ahead and swing in here. This one here, the gray one. I painted the driveway gray too. Okay, bought that for $129. I think I sold that one for $630 or $650. I also bought this property here, directly across the street from that one. I can't remember what I sold it for. I didn't make a ton of money on it, but I did make some. But it's the next two after that I made a killing on again. Again, you'll see, I bought this apartment. This restaurant. Bought this restaurant. Also, we just passed a vacant lot that I bought. I paid $720 for that thing. I got a 3% interest rate locked in, rolled it to somebody else for $930, made 200 grand. Again, if I didn't take action, make things happen, I wouldn't be rich today. And guess what? You're not going to get rich if you don't start doing something. And if so you can make every excuse, I'm going to wait for this, I'm going to wait for that. And let me just tell you, the students in my class, it's wonderful, right? I've only been teaching about 3.5, 4 years. They're making tens of thousands in their first year, hundreds of thousands in their second year, million plus, many in their second and third year, and now they're making multi-million-dollar deals. Take a look at this one here. This property here, look at this. Awesome, beautiful property, loaded with cars, overhead pass. Okay, I bought that for $1,050,000. If I had procrastinated, I would never have gotten this building right here. Take a look at this. Okay, this building here, I paid $1,200,000 for it. And I bought that school you see over there. I bought that also with it. It's 20,000 square feet. And believe me, this building alone would take care and feed, a big family. Okay, in other words, there's a lot of income coming from this, hundreds of thousands a year. And it wouldn't have happened if I hadn't taken action, built my mind, started understanding what it takes to make a deal, to get a deal, how to find a deal, how to negotiate a deal. You got to know what's important. Now look over here, you can see. And now between these two properties, by the way, I have about 3.5 acres. And one of the things that's coming to this particular area is you're going to start to see like 10-story buildings, all right? There's already been one approved down the street. And more on, if I'd procrastinated, none of these deals that I'm showing you. And like I say, you've already seen, there's more than 10 million you've seen so far. The school right there again. Also the house next door to it, right there. You hadn't seen that one. That one I bought for $200,000, sold for $560. And now this place here, this is a house that I bought originally for $300,000. And it was a steal. And then it's a commercial corner lot. I built this little building you see right here. Whatever, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year income. Again, wouldn't have happened if I didn't take action. So that's what I'm going to leave you with is, do nothing, make nothing, do something, make something. Thanks for watching.